Now we are on Virgo, Pisces. Now, Virgo, your card was bird. Stretch those wings and get ready to soar. Okay. And then Pisces, the polar opposite energy, is use your sense of empathy to iron out differences in your family or in your personal and professional relationship. And that's interesting because that's how it felt like um, in the Libra Aries reading. Okay. Like wanting to build on that. Okay. So here we go. Let's see. Stretch those wings and get ready to soar. Where are you trying to soar to? Let's see that. Woo! Your dreams. 10 of Cups. Okay. Let me get what this says here. Oh, wow. Love song. Let love's melody inspire your dance together. Okay, so I think I had another reading where a partner was coming in. Okay, so that's coming in. Let's see if I can move this over a little bit. Okay, and so that's coming in. Okay, so it's like stronger family connections and love. Okay, so it's like open up the heart space more. And certain songs would help you do that too. Okay. And tenderness. Having gentle spirit and being able to care deeply. Now that was coming out in Libra Aries. Having more compassion. Real deal. Good match. Okay, so this is the real deal. Okay, and woo! Wish granted. So your dreams coming true here. And this is for you too. If you're a Pisces, this has been in your subconscious or even your mind where you're aware, and it's coming in, and someone is getting a gift too. Okay. All right, so now let's go on to the Pisces here. This is Virgo Pisces. Use your sense of empathy to iron out differences in your family or in your personal and professional relationship. Let's see what that looks like. Woo! Right timing. Have faith and wait until you find the right one. Okay, so there's no hurry here. Hold on, self-love, and soon. Okay, so oh my gosh, look at that. Okay, now for some of you, you had a kid with somebody, or could be multiple families here, multiple. Anyway, so it's like could be multiple kids, but anyway, so or a kid. It's saying like there is no rush to get to the finish line. It's like the journey, and in those little happy connecting moments, even if it's just you can only work it out in their schedule like 4 times a year, make those 4 times a year most memorable if you can, right? Instead of using that time to argue. Okay, that's what I'm getting. Or hold grudges or be mad. That's what I'm getting. Okay, see? Empowered love. Harness your strength and love with confidence. Okay. Charm, solid, and steady. Okay, so it's like there's no race here, but steadily build your connection in the journey of love. Okay. Now, this is a challenge, going back and forth in your mind when you know that's the person you love and they love you, but then telling yourself something different. And what does the card say? Changing your mind and being confused emotionally and flighty and uncertainty. Okay, now that's what a Piscean can do, and Virgo too. So it's like, I'm getting that song. Back and forth. Okay, but anyway, so it's like, it's like thinking he loves me this moment and then he doesn't love me, or she loves me, he doesn't love me, and then making up excuses for it. Okay, so we want to move out of that flighty energy. That could be when you retreat. Okay. Okay. And it's like, if you have desires, communicate them, because it's like you want them to read your mind, and you feel, but you have to let them know what it is you want. That's what I'm getting. Now, for someone, you're both tempted to go in other directions. Okay. What is that? Yeah, and it's like detours, and it's like your person is here, the one you want, and you go off on this track or this little path or this little path, but it all goes back to the togetherness. Okay. Many loves and complicated. Okay. Now, there was this culture that was coming up in one reading. It was like multi wives, or multi wives. Okay. And there was a fear that one person was going to get more than the other. So those are the kind of things you have to have conversations about. Okay. All right, let me see tarot on that. Okay. So it's like the passion is there, their love for you is there, and what's the problem? Yeah, see, that's that Virgo. If you're a Pisces, your polar opposite is Virgo, and like dipping in that. Oh, that's the challenge. Bring it in the physical reality. It's like, it feels like you're feeling like what was in your mind and what is in the physical reality didn't match up. Okay, now that was coming up in the other reading I just did, and it was like saying the form may look different, but you're still getting everything you want. Okay, that's what it was saying. Okay, so bringing it into the physical realm would be actually taking action steps. Am I communicating? Am I saying what I feel? Am I letting them know what I want in a connection? Am I taking actions towards love? Okay, that kind of thing. Seven of Swords reversed. Okay, and it's like it was like taking yourself to painful places in the mind. So we want to release that. And you didn't completely trust them. And that was part of the problem. And there was a question about trust, maybe a little bit on both sides, because it was like you didn't trust them, so they were like, can they trust you? Something like that. There was a mirroring there. And then what? Oh, this card came out in the Libra reading. Okay. And so the balance, right? Bringing in the balance through, for some of you, this is bringing in money yourself. And then that makes the change. Okay. And having the courage, let's flip this. For some of you, that's ego and control battles. Okay, but let's flip this. It's feeling sexy and beautiful and having the courage to move. Okay, and feeling lucky. Okay, so what I feel like is the person that you are with doesn't feel lucky in love. So I feel like it was like trying to get lucky. I'm getting that song, Get Lucky. So it's like they were trying to get lucky and feel like to give them a sense of success in love. It could be a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. They were trying to give themselves a feeling of success in love, and it was like they were wrangling it or wrestling it. Now, this is a bottom feeder. Okay, so carp diem. Okay, so it could be a Scorpio, but a bottom feeder, right? And it's like so the other person felt like they had to dive into some sort of deep emotional ocean to catch you, okay, and to get you to speak what it is you really want in this connection. Okay, so do they have a disability? I don't think that matters. I think oh, look, this looks like a smiley face. They want happy times with you. That's what they want. But it seems like when it's like if you haven't let go of all the things, right, that the wrong things, then it's not starting with a fresh, new, clean slate. Okay, so there's that. What is this top knot? Okay, so the suggestion is to take it slow. Sometimes they come quickly in, right? And then leave. And you weren't clear on what they were doing even sometimes. Okay. And you want clarity, that's for sure. But it's suggesting also that you move incrementally towards this one too. Are you taking action? That's the question. Woo! Okay, see? It's like you don't have to rush to them, but you can let them know that you're interested still and keep messaging them, contacting them. And then when they have the time, I feel like they're moving through some fast energy trying to get some things done here. Okay, but what it's saying is there will be time for you again. And meanwhile, can you think of all the wonderful things that did happen? Okay, woo! Yeah, they're trying to bring something in. So I feel like you're trying to bring them in, okay, and they're trying to understand you more. It feels a little mysterious. And there could have been some arguments about money, even legal things for some of you, since it was the same energy in Libra. Okay, so, and they could be a leader, but it's also asking you if you're not in, let's say that one person has more money than the other in this partnership. They're saying that you could make that money and more. What are you doing towards that? Okay, that's what I'm getting. And some of you might have another kid. All right, and Knight of Cups. All right, so that's, I feel like what you love about them is this kind of youthful, playful energy. That's what I'm getting. Okay. Oh, wow, the salamander. Okay, so action energy through your emotions and listening. I was picking this up as listening, ears. So it's like through listening, right, to your own energy and what's being said. Oh, I see what this is. Okay, now that Piscean energy is real dreamy. So it's like you could have dreamed how this person was and it wasn't who they really were. So that's like a projection that you were expecting that person to be. And they are not that. And they might even be more like 3D. Okay. And you're like 6D. Okay, so there's bring an ending to that is what they're saying here. Now there's some family dynamics here. Okay, there's a family dynamic here. It's like you could bring an ending to it, but that's not what it's telling me. That's not what you really want to do. And every time you think about ending, it shakes your emotions up. All right, let me get a heart card on that. Passionate heart. Use your voice to wake up others. Okay, so listening to music, your voice, your art, pursuing your art. Okay. Betrayed heart. Okay, so releasing that. If life circumstances brought you things that, but I feel like it has a positive outcome. So it's like, if it's positive now, let's release that. And then you'll be in this one energy, new beginning. Okay, you'll leave the 10 and go into the one energy. Oh, which Libra and Aries had. It's like moving that new beginning. Okay, so open up to life and love. And I feel like whatever that journey was, that was the message. That you are supported and loved. Okay, now for some of you, you are praying and really connecting to spirit. Okay. And it's like, and you're in deep appreciation. So there's like, take that deep appreciation and move your new world. Okay. And prospering heart. Look for beauty, abundance, and generosity. Okay. Within your own energy. It's like you have an infinite cup here. All right. So I'll leave you with that.